Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Dallas Cowboys. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hunter. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
2nd and 5. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Touchdown, Jaguars! Brian Thomas, 26 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. Shifts by him. And he works free. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll set up a throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Hunter, 49 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath a short pass like that. But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 14-7. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They start the drive with a give to Blue. We'll get this to about the 38.
Uh-oh, distracted by the phone call.
Almost had some bullshit.
Second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Second and 6. They'll try and run again with Blue.
This shit.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Prescott. That one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
We're going to let our nuts hang, man. One time for the one time, baby. Shut up, bitch.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete.
Good shit. Almost fucked it up.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Go down, man. Go down.
The Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well.
What the fuck going on with that shit?
It's complete. And he makes it all the way down.
God damn.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 of the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
It's now Second and 6.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Fucking up, fellas. Supposed to be playing
Now
some
it's
defense.
second and 6.
Bronco switch. Go street. Lightning, 18. Go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game.
Oh, you missed that? What the fuck? Good shit. Oh, man, we out this bitch tripping.
Bayshore Tootin, an 8-yard touchdown run.
How the
And
fuck
the
we missed
Jags
that
have moved
tackle?
out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Man,
The kickoff
that's
team on the field
unacceptable,
now as
fellas.
they will send this one away.
For the Jaguars.
Way to apologize. Way to apologize, baby.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Call that an 84-yard kick return. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball
I'm talking
game.
about play some motherfucking defense, though.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second, we do have a flag. And that flag accepted. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Oh, I know what I did wrong.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Eagles, 70 Lions, 18 Pioneers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the
You're
tight
fucking
end.
up. Good shit.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street, street.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent.
That's what he needed.
What a sensational effort. That's going to be a loss of 20.
But that's what they have to do more defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very low. Under pressure, they got him again. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Third and long.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that
halftime,
They're going to
there's
try
not
us
much
one
of a
more
window to
time.
get the ball in there,
Oh,
and it winds up incomplete.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here's Prescott. Having only 4 seconds on the clock. Time looking for just one snap of the football.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's got Mingo. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Beautiful stats.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
God damn, way to be there for me.
Teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
32-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They go again with Blue. Calling a game of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw him that.
Oh, good D.
And it's intercepted. Inside the 10.
Damn, good shit.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They got the D we wanted to do.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards?
So they going to kick off.
Feels like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Rookie, baby.
Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Last one to make a mistake.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Loose inside the 30.
This shit crazy.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashal Tootin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
This shit crazy.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Blue trying the right side. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run forward Blue. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll
nice.
take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there, making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And we'll tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking long for Thomas.
What y'all doing?
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They'll look to throw here. He's going to let it go again. And
Good shit.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd
got to
down.
get out of that cover 4.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On play action, they'll throw.
Fuck up, too. Oh, wow. Damn! told you I fucked up. Brought my motherfucking DB up.
3rd and 10, they go
Trying to
flying past
switch.
the marker
This shit.
and get nearly 40 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Lawrence to
Here
throw.
I come, motherfucker. Oh, going out of here.
That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end.
This
And they'll
shit.
get this down to the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, ready? 18 cards. Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Told him to nothing.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll set up to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes it.
Damn, good shit.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Punk motherfucker.
It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Had that shit.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. They juked him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 49.
1st down, and they go right back to Blue. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Prescott to throw it. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jonathan Mingo, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth,
defense,
all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 19.
They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 40-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw here. A short throw there to Strange. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch. But after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Thomas brings it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Powerful running. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Dragons, gravity lying.
Now back to throw.
Should have been a pick.
There, down around his feet and incomplete.
Now we're in a situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And here on 3rd down, your #1 goal, don't
Don't be a hero. Just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Warrior 70.
The Jaguars will line up.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And
That
the fourth quarter
right
lead
there.
grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky.
God damn,
Yeah,
this
I love
shit.
that you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hard to match right there.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46,
Just right
46.
here, right now.
26.
Here's Prescott. He completes this one to Mingo. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
What a play there. You got to use that timeout, though.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. 46.
Now Dak.
Oh!
Knocked away and incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 26.
Prescott. That one down the field for Ferguson.
Oh, good D. Damn, Ferg.
It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks, because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
19.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Shit.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Jaguars, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Salty about that. Very good game, though.
The 2026 season has arrived. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is Travis Hunter. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 49 yards for the touchdown. The Jaguars come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Xavier Leggett. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. This will wind up as a 72-yard touchdown grab. The Panthers come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Packers. And it's the tight end, Tucker Kraft. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Packers move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And that'll do it for us. After a fun first week, let's do it again, shall we? Scott Hansen here in Orlando. Good night from EA Sports.
There you go, same again. Just a little drop inside the A-bar, and then we're going to mix it around again. Wiping the excess off the syringe there.
Catch us on the next one.